definitely have a little bit more kill pressure, I feel like, in some of their lanes with the Syndra and the Lee Sin ganking combo. Can potentially doing. Because you don't get to practice against Camille support. So even if the Malzahar can actually win this matchup, Envy has to be very cautious about how they go in. But look at this. This is what they want to do. Gate goes in and starts.
Yeah, oh, look at this. Now in the push for Akko, who doesn't have any summoners left. That should be an easy kill on Akaadian. Yet again, I think this is 14th or so first blood kill in the North American LCS. And
to get the assist gold on Keith and Gate and prevent Apollo from farming. But if those ganks don't work, it's a pretty high cost for Akaadian. So good on him for executing.
Looks like Fox looking for a bit more into the mid lane as well. Level 6 available on both mid laners, and Ninja going to be dove under the turret. Hook shot into the stun, into all the skill shots they need. How do you get out of this one? Oh! Looks like he's going to have to force a flash to make it. Akaadian will die under the turret, gets the trade. But that is the mid laner out of the lane.
Akaadian died at level 4 when Lyra hit level 6. So he's going in for the counter jungling, and it's a matter of, is he confident enough to duel? Because he's getting collapsed on right now. Level 7, though, really big Rek'Sai.
He knows that they're nearby. He's going to jump for the wall. Nicely done by Frog, and kicks him back out. Ward hops over, and that means Lyra flash. But Looper now a bit alone, down to 500 HP. Make that 300 now. And I mean, it's a flash force. He will not be as tanky, but there's 3 melee champions to share the burden, so I think it does make sense to go for more of a laning phase keystone in this regard. Q onto Ninja, flashes him in, the stun still lands. Pretty perfect execution, double shields keep him alive, and they want to re-engage on towards Froggen. The taunts there, the burst damage is in, nice counter-engage. Team Envy turning it right back around.
Yeah, I actually want to say that
was... could be enough damage coming out of Apollo and Hakuho. Like maybe they should pull the Malzahar in. Right now he's warding into the jungle to see what's going on. Nice little stun on a Ninja. Nice, a little bit of the farm. The flash is going to land, and Akaadian gets him out of the turret. Good setup by Frog and good execution, literally, by Akaadian.
For Maokai, who has spectacular gank assist, or for the Jhin and the Camille, who have spectacular gank assist. So most of the pressure would actually be on Lyra to try and stop that from happening. He hasn't been able to do it. There Gate goes.
Flashes, but he's still going to have to follow. Gate locks him in. The stuns are there. That was pretty much perfect.
Wow.
Nice
They're
pick up there,
going deep for that.
Getting some kills, but they knew he was alone. Lyra now tracking Gate, and Gate, nice flash to interrupt it. That was absolutely beautiful by Lyra. And Apollo gets himself an assist credit. Didn't go for it here. Also interesting, Hakuho, most Malzahars do not go cooldown boots, they do go Mobies. So Hakuho, a slightly different build himself.
Fox wants to kill here.
Here we go, jumping in, and then he lands the stun on a Ninja. He's got no way out, but can they burst him in time because Shen is arriving? Ults after the exhaust, the shields are high. One more shot, no, he flashes the Q, and they still get the one trade kill against Gate, 1-for-0 in favor of Envy. Looper wants in, though that'll be the damage you've got to assume. And now it's Seraph with the rest of the team starting to rotate up, but Akaadian and Keith are far away, so Looper is stranded for a little while here. Push them away, buy some time, but Hakuho's in for the ulti. Voidlings are down, plenty of damage to deal, and Looper does not have a way out of this one. 2-for-1 advantage Team Envy.
And Seraph has been very clutch to pass through from his Q and do the 7% max health damage each shot. It's a lot, but there's a fight in the mid lane right now.
And just one-shot Frog with the crit, and he's going to look for a little bit more. Keith flashing over the wall, pretty close on the Gate as well. That's a double kill already. Pick up the mid laner, make that a third as Gate's going down. The execution goes over to Seraph. And this now means Baron unless Akaadian can steal.
Is this it for Envy? This could be a massive lead. Already up 5,000 gold. Add the Baron to that, and that'll be 6,000 or 7,000. Then there's the second tier of outer turrets, which usually go down with the first Baron. So Envy trying to kind of play like they did against Team Liquid when they had that 2-0 2 weeks ago. And also keep the Echo Fox Odd Week curse alive.
Yeah, absolutely. This is I think maybe the actual most surprising result out of Echo Fox so far.
Second tier of turrets being the target for Envy. They've already gotten one. The goal is to get the next 2 in these next 2 minutes of the Baron. That'll judge their success. Echo Fox trying to turn around.
Oh, and they've got to jump onto the back line. By the way, Lyra's found Keith. Meanwhile, on the front side, it's Ninja actually getting hit up, but not going down. He is durable enough to withstand it. And one of the backline kills come through as Akaadian is dropped off the map as well. 2-for-0 yet again to Team Envy. Froggen forced to run far away and go for the recall, but there's more in the eyes of the blue team here, pushing in for the mid lane tier 2 turret. Here's the wave, that's gonna be a turret kill.
And man, Seraph just hitting level 16 before that to rank up his ultimate, making his shield now with the AP he has from Baron buff, a 923-point shield. If he wasn't level 16 and his shield's 150 to 200 points weaker, maybe that actually kills Ninja. But these are the margins that Envy's able to be winning on, and they just blow open this game.
And they're gonna take down the middle inhibitor in 28 minutes on this one, and Envy got first turret just kind of by 2-on-2ing the bot lane. There was almost no interference at all. It was just Apollo and Hakuho winning the 2-on-2 straight up, despite getting ganked. Yeah. And now here comes the play. Gate wants in, looks for the steal, not going to grab it. Ninja claims this, and now Gate Not a lot of places to go. Is going to drop down first. 1 kill already. Looking for Hakuho. Quick stun on a Froggen. Sera doesn't get much done. They've got a trade kill, but looks like Moore's going in for Ninja. 2-1 so far in the fight. Baron buff still on. Akaadian gets a kickback. He's going to drop to Ninja as well. And look at the kills flying in for the Corki player. A triple kill for the mid laner. Keith running for the wings, but it's not going to be enough. Into the base they go. They've still got a giant minion wave with Baron. This could be the game over.
Yeah, and already a cannon minion that was unable to be cut off by Keith as he was zoned out of the fight. Lyra going to easily mop up this kill eventually, you would think. Come on.
Cute. What? He's going to go for the game. Doesn't seem to care at all. Doesn't matter. Maybe he missed him. I don't know.
Looking for him.
All right. Well,
Either
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Team Envy this time around are going to close it out. They've got their 4th game win. They took game 1 against Echo Fox. And maybe this is the time they actually turn the season around. Maybe the improvements are really coming through. Game 1 secured. Well played, Team Envy.
Absolutely, and they're going to need to close this one out because you can see they're clearly not elated.
Definitely Black Shield you before Twisted advanced lands and prevent Maokai from locking up the target. Monsters apiece is exactly equivalent. Akaadian gonna look for the steal. Not gonna get it. He's gonna fight Lyra though. Half HP on the Lee Sin. Blue Smite for the slow. Ward hops in. Flash to follow. Does he have the damage? The shield. Gotta keep him alive a bit longer. Ninja now forced away from the turret as well. Good damage out of Akaadian. +1 came for Lyra. Doesn't mean
Still
a
a
ton.
flash on Ninja. No flash on Akaadian.
Flash EQ could be almost up to killing. That's enough.
Got it. He can flash though.
Yeah. You can't get into the range for the rest of it. Of course, Akaadian couldn't quite jump the rest. His flash was down. Seraph does teleport in. And Looper actually crucially tanking the harpoons. Now the route in for Looper himself slows down Lyra. And just a trade of summoner spells here. Nothing too much gained. And the top lane actually roughly...
I just feel like Orianna's build path is so smooth now. With the Morellos into either the Ludens or the Liandry's. This is a pretty dangerous move though. The damage burst from the Maokai and Kha'Zix.
There's the root. Equalizer to buy some time. Flashes right back out as well, and it's not going to be enough damage done. Now Akaadian's got to be careful of the fact that Lyra wants in. Looper's going to flash, and the Sonic Wave is going to be dodged away. Seraph can't find his opponents anymore. Akaadian still getting burned on. Kicked in the wall. Beautifully played, and Lyra getting first blood against North America's first blood king.
The default Ash build. So enough about that. His damage is going to be low. If there is fights where people get away with slivers, we'll be able to call that out. Froggen, though.
Let's push on. Yeah, Froggen a little bit late on his flash. The chase in through for Ninja, but here comes everything else they need to do, and Ninja going to be dropped down for the overextension. Echo Fox is there on time. The Asher are helping. The Mal's ult the same, and here's the chase in towards Seraph. Doesn't really have a way out, but the kick comes in. Looper didn't pop the ulti for damage in time. The flash volley is a slow, but that's probably over-aggressive from Keith. Didn't need to do it. The 1-for-0, it could have been turned into the Warhammer, so, well, it doesn't hurt him if they win the game anyway, I guess. You can kind of analyze it that way. Keith certainly is not dying.
Yeah, from an efficiency game. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, Black Shield slightly too late. Does block some of the damage with the re-engages here, and Keith is exhausted. That's going to make life real difficult. He goes down. Vamp Scepter or not, a double kill down to the bot lane as Lyra picks one up as well. Akaadian going to flash out the binding. A quick turnaround, though, by Team Envy. Akaadian making the best of the situation. Yeah, unfortunately, Looper's going to be late on that turret kill.
Oh, man.
And looking for a bit now on to Ninja. Look at the damage. Akaadian can't get out. Pretty much a perfect equalizer from Seraph.
And that's the story. The equalizer.
Froggen waiting in the brush. They're hoping to find these picks. All right, you can see Lyra having to use his Q to spot out for if Baron's happening. Hako getting the better idea of actually face-checking that tri-brush. Nearly got taken down. Now this time they do get behind Ninja. Can he use the package in time? Yeah, I don't know why you never grasped that. He's unstoppable. I feel like Gate should know better than that.
He was hoping to get him probably before he started the channel, but that was a very poor ultimate. Now Akaadian's caught out.
Now they found a bit of damage, and Apollo can't quite kill him, though, and Akaadian does get killed off for that, and Echo Fox trying to make the big play, and it backfires.
Appreciate right now Lyra being 1,000 gold ahead of Akaadian, and Akaadian has been a person who's made such substantial gold against others that he's almost made stats look bad for every other team. But Keith picked off now in the mid lane.
2-for-0 in a row now. They get first dibs on clearing the mid lane wave away. That's kind of nice for them, but it's still them playing with Fog of War. Hakuho walking up towards Looper. And some damage on the Gate. Ninja behind. They want this team fight, it looks like, right now as they push forward towards the tank. Equalizer doesn't do a lot, though. It's damage on a Looper. He's forced to flash away from it, actually. They put a lot of damage onto the tank.
Yeah, and at this point, Envy really just trying to set up around the Baron Pit, control wards all through the river, hoping Echo Fox face checks.
Arrow, Black Shielded, nicely done. Good reflexes out of Hakuho.
The one dude who didn't have a QSS covered with the Black Shield, so smart. That's one of the reasons Keith hasn't been thrown into the
control over mid. Yeah, Keith gets chunked out, but it will mean the turret's going to go down. Equalizer to buy a bit of time. Shockwave going to come in, not too much. Seraph almost chunked out, but not going to go down. Akaadian forced to retreat, and Looper running out of HP. He's got Guardian Angel. They've got some time to buy. Actually, take it back. GA maybe not done for him just yet. Poke's gonna come through. Okay, I couldn't see it. It was GA. I take it all back. But Keith having a flash out, nearly dropping, has to run, and Looper is gonna die for this one. TP maybe not required from Seraph, but they might be going for Baron as a result.
Yeah, that's pretty much why you teleport back in, is because you want to immediately force an objective. They know they've killed Looper and pushed Keith out of the fight, so it is a 5v3 if Echo Fox to try and stop this, and the Shockwave is down for another 15 seconds.
It's all they need. This Baron's going to lose health pretty rapidly. Akaadian, no flash, no wards right now for Echo Fox either. Akaadian down to half HP, 2k left. Quick reveal! Can't get it. Nicely picked up there by Lyra, and more kills should be coming through soon. Gate has nowhere to be. He's going to drop down. Froggen, Shockwave on Ninja doesn't do anything, and I don't even know why the rest of the team is even helping for this one. It should have been the one-man steal attempt. Echo Fox giving away 2 more kills, and this Froggen kicked into dying, and look at that, a delayed ace. Almost here.
What's normally a push killer wasn't because of the double Ocean Drake, and now this could be a pivotal fight in the game if Echo Fox wants to try and steal it. Envy gets it low very quickly. Hawkshot, I'd say, is late. I think the Elder Drake is gone.
It's not even a chance.
They want to try and steal anyway.
It's not going to happen. Shockwave is not yet up, or is he not even going to cast it? Nothing happens at all. The ball was on him, and now the re-engage could be so easy. Keith getting chunked out. The kick puts him right in front of where Rumble's going to show up here. A flash away from Gate. Lyra lands a Sonic Wave. Black Shield's on. There's no way that Keith kills him off. And it's going to be even more picked up there. Flashing. He's trying to kite away. He just doesn't kill the tanks fast enough. He's too durable. He's got the Ninja Tabby. And there we go. Apollo takes him out. 13-2 in kills. Envy have all the control they need.
Could be the game. Looper and Froggen are the only ones alive, but Envy doesn't quite have the minion waves where they want them. Thinking of that fight, Akaadian just kind of lost his mind. Definitely one of his worst games here. He was way too far ahead of the rest of the team and then dove into a 3-stack Elder Drake, or 3 Elemental Drake, Elder Drake team.
Yeah.
I feel like the ball actually shot back to Froggen because Akaadian was way forward on that jump.
Yeah, at a certain point, he just wasn't able to do it anymore. And, well, it's looking like Team Envy trying to close it out, but the respawns are coming in. Akaadian's back up. Gate's up in 3. It will mean at least the middle inhibitor. Bot inhib turret is gone as well. And will they get the second inhib? Maybe not, actually. Echo Fox alive enough. 10 seconds on 8 seconds. Do they want to play for that, or do they go for the inhibitor? Looks like they'll keep poking out against Looper and co. And the push forward will continue. And it's interesting that Envy are not really willing to attack the inhibitor without their minion wave present. They don't need it. It's not like inhibs get backdoor bonus, but Echo Fox being pushed around a little bit. At Keith, life stealing up a little bit. Now comes the play for the inhibitor, down to about 2/3. Look at the Shockwave. They don't get almost anything at all, and he kicks him right back out of Looper. Akaadian running out of health, and here comes the dive into the backline. A lot of damage coming out of Seraph. Pops the Zonius, gets a double kill for his efforts. Guardian Angel pops as well. Can they make that a third after the inhibitor drops down? Looper flashing to safety. Ninja not taking any damage. Gate doesn't matter. Kill comes through. Ninja getting one. Lyra does not taking damage still. He's too tanky for it all. Looper finally turns one back and stays alive, but it's all over anyway. Team Envy actually going to make it the 2-0 win over Echo Fox. Only their second match win in 9 here for Envy. They finally do get the win. In 10, I take it back. Their record improves to 2-8, and Echo Fox once again dropped down below 500.
Yeah, and Envy may not always win, but when they